Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for September. We are in the beautiful fellow earth sign Virgo and then we move into Libra season. I feel like this is good energy for you guys actually. And what I get is this kind of ascent, like this energy of like rising up. So I get very motivated, set a goal. So that's the energy for September. I think that yeah, this energy's good for you. We've got the shadow, self-empowerment and ambition. Yes, this is the equivalent of the devil card, which is a Capricorn energy, which can be read very positively, especially if you're a fellow earth sign as well. So I do feel like, yeah, there's something that it's almost like hidden ambitions coming through. So you might be working really hard on something. You got this goal, but you don't have to necessarily tell everybody. It's like you're not shouting it out to the world. You might be doing it a little bit more behind the scenes or something like that. But there's these hidden ambitions that are wanting to come out, and or that the way you're going about it is a little bit more behind the scenes. But yeah, there's something quite ambitious happening here for you. So yeah, get those goals happening because it feels like there's success around this. So what's shifting and changing for Taurus? What's shifting and changing for Taurus? What energy is shifting and changing? If I can get the cards. Oh, there's a lot that's come out here. What's shifting and changing for Taurus? Okay, a lot. Okay, we've got the Emperor, Aries, and the Hanged Man, Water, Neptune, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Mars. Yeah, I feel a lot of Mars-like energy coming in for you. So it's kind of interesting because, yeah, the Emperor is like wanting to make something a very concrete success. But the Hanged Man is having patience. So it's like you're playing the slow game, the long game, and the very successful game with this. So again, the Hanged Man makes me feel like you're kind of doing something a little bit more behind the scenes. Like it might be something's kind of slow or out of, yeah, something. But it does feel like you are still strong and powerful like the Emperor. So yeah, very interesting energy to come through. And so I would say don't underestimate a Taurus in September. Absolutely. People might, because they might not be seeing you doing the work, but it's there. It's there happening behind the scenes. So we've also got High Priestess, Cancer, Moon, Taurus. Yeah, this is the Taurus energy. And it might be that a lot of what you're doing is at home or internal, like this internal energy that's going on here. Your intuition is very much here by your side. Pentacle 4, Mercury, Capricorn, the Hermit, Mercury, Virgo, Mercury. So again, this like Mercury and Virgo energy, and we do move out of Mercury retrograde and there is a Virgo new moon that's happening. So I feel like things can move forward a little bit more for the earth energy, but there might be this sense of feeling like you have to do a lot more kind of, like I said, behind the scenes or internal work before something's ready to come out, up and out, or to be seen. But this definitely feels like you are, yeah, again, it feels like you're kind of doing something on your own, like solo, like by yourself in some way. The Hermit, I'm feeling this sense of kind of away from everybody, hermitage, and the Pentacle 4, Mercury, Capricorn, lots of Mercury. So there's a lot that's going on here, and yeah, lots that's going on inside your home. So I feel like, you know, trying to build a strong foundation here. You might have to be like working with resources in some way, or you're managing your time or your resources around the home. So it's kind of like quite a very strong, grounded approach. So it's like, you know, regularly doing something and putting in the time and effort for something that's coming through here. So, and yeah, this quiet ambition that comes with it. So yes, very determined. I think you could be thinking like further down the track in terms of success. You might have a goal that's, you know, a certain some time away, but yeah, it feels very determined and strong. So yeah, it's good energy, Taurus. I think this really suits you, this energy. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. So this is walking away and just emotionally detaching. So I feel like, yeah, this sense of you kind of being in your own space or your own bubble or in your own internalized world, or just being a bit away, whatever this feels like for you, is like you might feel a little bit emotionally detached from people. But that might just be necessary in order to kind of get into this. It's like the person that locks the door, locks themselves away, locks them in the room and gets the work done. So I need to kind of just emotionally detach for the moment to in order to kind of, work out what space you want to be in. So it doesn't mean you're emotionally detached from everybody. It might be, I want to be working more from home because it's around people that I love, or, this feels right and I'm emotionally detaching from people externally. So I just feel like it's, that kind of energy. So Taurus, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Taurus. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, trust your intuition. You have your intuition by your side here with the High Priestess. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. So, and that reading is being hosted by my Patreon channel, so you can go check out a whole heap of other content, premium content, while you're there as well, for the same price as what you would normally pay for an extended reading. Okay, so let's get some beautiful Taurus energy into the cards. But if you have like a project or a goal or something that you want to achieve, this September is a really fantastic month for that. There's contracts potentially, or contractual agreements that you are fulfilling or that you are looking to create in your world here. So moving on from drama. Don't want that drama around. Trying to find a place of peace at this moment in time. And so let's see what else is coming through for Taurus. Just got to get the right frequency into the cards, Taurus. Ooh, okay. We've got the Page of Cups, very nice. The Death card. So it's something very lovely potentially could have come into your life that you opened your heart up to recently. So that's a really nice energy to come in, but there is big change coming up, transformative energy coming up for you. So let's see what else is coming in for Taurus. Oh, okay, let's see. You're turning up as the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think this clarity inside your mind, is going to be really important. The clarity helps you focus, and the focus helps you achieve. So I think that it's almost like you could have a schedule or a method or a process, and that's really going to be, going to be working for you. We've also got the Fool. Yes, there's a lot of new potentials opening up here. The Knight of Cups. This is very beautiful, sensual energy. There might be people around that you are wanting to connect into. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. And at the base, we've got the Six of Pentacles. It's all about balance and trying to keep the balance with the energies around, because there's something that's kind of drawing you towards it that you've opened your heart to recently. And it's kind of like, that's the pleasure. That's the thing that you want to be, or the person or situation you want to be around. But then there's also this kind of very strong, determined energy as well. There's the work that's being put in here. So I feel like it's, again, you're just about trying to find the balance, because you are being crossed by the Temperance card here, and that is the card of balance and harmony. So this sense of emotional detachment, and when you're emotionally present and you're with somebody versus when you're working, it's kind of like work-life balance, and who or what you need to emotionally detach to in order to restore balance or get whatever this work or this determined energy and motivated energy wants to get done. That's going to be the balancing act here. And it's the Temperance card is kind of saying it is going to require patience. So absolutely, I think that you're playing the long game here. In your conscious mind, you've got the Justice card. This is a contractual agreement. It's also very detached and impartial as well. So it's kind of the card of fairness as well. We see that, the scales, balance coming in. We've got the two cards that have got the scales in it, the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card. So this balance is going to be really important versus contractual agreements and the things that bring you joy and pleasure, where your heart is leading you at this moment. At the base, we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like you're actually, you know, you can't, this beautiful thing that came in that that you've been asked to open your heart to, and that you'd like to spend more time with, or connect more to. It's yeah, it's almost like that time you are transitioning on from that energy, and that you are wanting to, this is the card of moving, traveling, transitioning. You're in a transition phase at this moment where you're moving from one energy into this more determined energy that's coming through. So in the near future, we have the Death card. So this is your opposite sign, Scorpio. This is Pluto, the Lord of the underworld. And it's interesting, it's coming up next to the shadow, self-empowerment and ambition. You're really working with that underworld energy and using it really productively to transform something in your life as a transformative agent. So I think that that's actually a really powerful, powerful energy. You're connecting into your deep power. And it could be that you're getting quite, when you're in the moment with what you're dedicating your energy towards, you could be quite like very focused and almost obsessive, like, it's like uber focus that's coming through here. Yeah, you're presenting as, this is you in the spread, the Ace of Swords. So this is very clear mind, clear head, clear focus, clear idea, new idea perhaps for some of you. And yeah, very focused. And so I think that what's going on inside your mind is so important. We have the Fool card coming in as energy surrounding you. So there's a lot of new opportunities or new energies or new things that are coming in. You do have a bit of travel that is coming in for some of you. There are travel opportunities that could come through with this. So there's a sense that the energy is definitely shifting, and to just be open to what this new is with the Fool card. So yeah, it's almost like a reset. You're resetting your daily routines, or you're resetting something in your life. You're resetting your time and your energy. You're resetting so that you can get really motivated. And this here in your hopes and fears is this Knight of Cups. That's a beautiful thing you've opened your heart up to, or you're wanting to open up to, that's feeling really good. And like it's growing, it's moving forward, and it's something that's really potentially could be really lovely in your life. This thing that has come through, the universe has said, would you like to open your heart to this, or something new is kind of birthed into your life that brings that energy. So we have a sense that this all might just be a very this is the King of Cups here, managing a situation with the 2 5s. There's potentially a little bit of conflict around with it. It could be that you're testing a few things out, some new things out, you're not sure about it. Maybe you haven't quite got the balance right yet with how that's working with your world, or whether the thing works in itself. So it's going to be, again, with the 7 of Pentacles, a bit of trial and error, a bit of like trying something out and then making adjustments and having to adjust your position, your time, effort, and energy, the investments of time, effort, energy, and money, so that it's kind of like this testing out phase that's coming through. But important to be really flexible, because growth is coming. You are managing the situation here, but it is going to require like a little bit, some things might not work or some things aren't. So it is requiring that flexibility, but it's again this sense of slowly building something, slowly building and growing. But it is going to require you to, like I said, make some adjustments to that. So it's all about balance with the 6 of Pentacles. How much time, effort, energy, or attention are you going to give to someone, something, a situation in your world that brings and restores this, creates this balance in your world here with the 6 of Pentacles. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Taurus. So the time for hard work begins, absolutely. But I think there's kind of this sense of there could be a real payoff at the end if you have that clarity and that goal set. My life works beautifully. Absolutely. I do feel like it is a balancing act, and this is your affirming everything in my life works now and forevermore. So fantastic. That's a beautiful thing to affirm for you at this moment. And let's pull a charm. Let's pull a charm. So we have the cross. Interesting. This with the Hanged Man, you can see the cross in the Hanged Man as well. It can be a lot to do with sacrifice and being a victim and being a martyr kind of energy. It can be the cross to bear, but it may be that you're kind of really looking at what it is that you're willing to sacrifice, or the sacrifices that are needing to be made in order to move forward and to create this balance in your world at this moment in time. So I don't necessarily feel like, because you feel quite powerful here, you feel very determined and powerful. So I'm not getting victim mentality in any way. I'm getting more sacrifice, like working out. You might have to kind of juggle a few things or let go of a few things just to make this work. So, and it could be that part of what it is, if you are feeling a little bit more detached or going away, locking that door, doing the work, it might be that you're sacrificing time with somebody else, or you're making a big sacrifice for the greater good of other people. So it has got that energy of you're sacrificing some things for the greater good, for the end goal. So that's your reading, Taurus. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're seeing that, you're working really hard. It's a real balancing act here. There's adjustments that are coming through, but I do get this sense of it slowly building and growing and moving forward in a very stable, strong manner. So let's see where that's going. Let's see let's see how strong it really is, and where the future direction, how it's growing. And so we're going to move into the near future and the future beyond, and just see where else this is going, what else you need to know about this, and just delve into it a little bit deeper. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And as I mentioned, it is being hosted through my Patreon channel. So while you have access to the extended, you also have access to a whole heap of other premium content as well. So love it if you check that out. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Taurus, and take care.